Welcome to the Fit Studio, where it's all about electric football. I'm Coach Ken Fitz, and for my electric football enthusiasts, today we're going to dive into something that's been at the forefront of electric football technology for years. Bases. You said bases? Yes, bases. Boy, I tell you, man, I just got off. I was just you saw me put down my tablet. I've been watching lately. There's a controversy about the M2 bases and all that stuff, and I've been conversing with different people about a lot of things. Okay, so the question is, what did the M2 bases? I wonder what the problem is. Now, if you're a dedicated player or just getting into the world of electric football, you probably heard about the M2 bases from ITZ. But what makes it so special? What makes that base special? The M2. Why? What's going on with this base? Why is it causing so much? I don't know. What is special about the M2 base? And why some hesitate to use it in tournament play. Huh. Well, we're gonna break it down together. We're gonna see what's going on with this base and what the problem is, and the problem might have been solved, but it's just something I want to talk about. It's just some of the topics that's going to be new in the Fit Studio, where it's all about electric football. It's all about electric football. So here at the Fit Studio, we're gonna talk about it. Even if I get the information late, we're gonna talk about it. So let's break this thing down together, y'all, and see what's going on. Let me I'm gonna read something from the website, okay? I'm gonna read something from the website that I got. And it says the M2 base is a result of over 20 years of research and design by Bill and Mark of ITZ. I like them guys, y'all. Bill and Mark. They know, hey Bill, what's up, baby? Mark, what's going on? Hit me up. Hey, look, I want y'all to comment on what we're talking about today. I want y'all to leave a comment so I can go over it. I need to know what y'all think about this situation. So it's a 20-year research and designed by Bill and Mark of ITZ team. They aiming to create an absolute best base for electric football. For more than 2 decades, designers have worked tirelessly to perfect the technology behind this base. The result is something we now call the M2 base. Now, game changers from what I hear. The M2 base, we're going to talk about it. So what exactly, let me get this, my screen moved a little bit, y'all. So that M2 base, I've been checking it out. Y'all saw me just put my tablet down. We talking about the M2 base. And so what makes it different than the other bases that came before? Let me show y'all. I'm gonna show you. Y'all know what base this is. We started now. I have a whole plethora of bases. I just grabbed a few to show I'm finna show you the evolution of bases. Y'all know when we started with these little bases back in the day, didn't it? I'm not showing every base we had because I got some. It'll be too prolonging. So y'all got to just, if you're the football enthusiast, you're a coach, you know what I'm talking about. Here we go. Y'all see this base right here? Here we come with another one. You see how slightly bigger that base is? Yeah, that's in the Pro Line series. These are Tudor bases. We going like this, okay? I'm gonna put this down. Y'all see the sizes now. It's getting larger. Okay, now we gonna go. Okay, here's what's complement this base is I'll just grab me a ITZ base. It's not a particular base, it's just ITZ base. But look at it, y'all. It's a little bit larger than the other base. Okay, we're gonna come down and we're gonna move on into to the M2 base. Look at that. Just a little bit larger. But what? Y'all see the evolution of then and now. Then and now of the different bases. So what exactly make that M2 base different than the ones that came before? Well, let's get into it and see what makes it different, huh? Yeah. And from what I've been hearing is it's a game changer. I said, okay, what makes it a game changer, y'all? What makes that M2 base a game changer? And what exactly is a game changer? All right, let me finish reading. Okay, it says in the world of it's a game changer in the world of electric football. Now you now if it's a game changer in electric football and people having a little controversy about it. I've been in the football community for a while. But we have new coaches coming in. So, what's the big issue? You know why. I'm gonna tell you. This is my point of view. And playing it in the in the leagues and it's very important that we choose the right base. We choose the right base to play with. Everything the game is based on is having the right base to do what you want your men to do. Now, I'm gonna get back to reading this from the script because I put in a few little words myself. It says, if you've been in the electric football community for a while, you know that choosing the right base is the most important decision you'll make. Whether you're sitting and playing a casual game or gearing up for a tournament, that the basis you choose determines the outcome of the game. Even your strategy, you have strategy you put it for, but if your base can't perform the strategy that you don't concocted in your head to run a play, to do you might want to do a sweep, you might want to do a reverse, you might want to do whatever. But if your base cannot perform that, what did I just say? Choosing the right base is the most important decision you'll make. Whether you're playing solitary, whether you're playing anything that has to do with electric football, game tournaments, the base we choose affects the entire gameplay experience. You'll be happy or you'll sad. So our goal on this channel is to get people to come in to like the game. So if they get a good experience in playing the game, whether it be with whether it be with these, whether it be with these, this, this, and the new baby M12. I'm talking about M12, M2. So it's evolution. We want people to love the game. We don't want people to be stressed out and if I come playing you. I'm come playing you with these bases right here, and you have this base, and I come with this base. I have no chance. I have no chance because I haven't. Y'all know what I'm talking about. The evolution of bases done changed. The evolution of bases done changed. Now, we done sit here and we done talked this. and we say, hey, what's the big issue? Gameplay experience. And what we trying to do is make it lovable again for the new generations, right? We want people to experience this gameplay experience is good. We already know a lot of people just play one time, they be like, man, they not feeling it. We want them to feel like, hey, oh, ooh, ooh, ooh. If I just apply some of the little techniques that these coaches are putting forth in this, that I would love to play that game. Then I can get in tournaments. And and we'll get into that later by having veteran championship, beginner championship, mid championship. That means you're not a professional. You got three stages. You're a beginner, middle, and high class players. See, that way you can work your way through, and not just be get dominated and destroyed and your whole spirit go down because somebody bases that set up they got bases that's way better and outmatch yours. So the M2 supposed to level the playing field. The M2 is designed to level the playing field. Hey, and when Mark and Bill came out with that, I loved it. I'm gonna just tell you, I loved it. And they said and they got different styles. Okay, let's talk about the different styles. They said the M2 skinny flat front base, one of one of the 5 different types of M2 ranges. They making it where in the other video, I was talking about how you're going to build your team and design your team and how you're going to set your team up to do whatever it need to do. You got the skinny base. Look at this base right here, man. See that enclave in there. See that enclave in there. Yeah, I got another one. Look, yeah, I got plenty of bases right here. But I need to get some more M2 bases so I could be more well versed in what I'm talking about. They got a whole plethora of them, and I'm gonna get some. Look at this one. Look at this one. This is M2 series. You see that round? You see the enclave, and this one, and that one. Boom. You see what I'm saying? And here's another one. Here's another one. See that's the M2 series. Now they have different styles. They're skinny, flat front, skinny, round front, skinny, bullet front, wide, flat fronts, and wide, round fronts. Each has its own unique characteristic, but they all share one goal. And this off their website I read. They had one goal in common. And they said, what? Performance. Performance. Go check them out, man. It's on their website. Order them. But guess what? They sold out. I've been trying to. They sold out of it's a high demand for these babies, boy. It's a high demand for them. So, it's just, I'm moving my note down so, it's a high demand for them. So get in where you fit in. So I'm behind, y'all. I'm behind. I got to get my M's. I got to get my M's in. Cause y'all know I only use hit bases for hit bases and I we'll get into that later. We'll get into that later. But look, for the new coaches that are rebuilding their team, let's break down the different bases, starting with the skinny range base. This just little side notes I put in here so I can share with y'all. The skinny bases are designed to offer a perfect balance between speed, stability, maneuverability. These bases are the same base size. They're the same base size of the traditional bases. So you say if they the same base size of the traditional base, then what's the problem? But it's when they the same base size, so they making them, making us love them. But the enhanced features on the bases gives them a little edge. Gives them a little edge. Maybe that might be the problem. But see, remember I said in my other video, I said in the video the other day, I said, what did I say electric football is to an electric football player? Old football player, we can't play no more. It's our hobby. What I say it is to us. It's a chess board for us. So you got hey, you got these. Hey, we evolving. We coming from caveman to now. We coming from the beginning to now. So now we got our strategy. It says the features gives them the new features on these bases give them an edge. And you like, what edges gives? When I get my bases, I'm ordering them. I'm gonna order all of them, and we're gonna see what the difference between each one of them bases as they run down the field, and see what's going on. It say it gives them an edge. We're gonna find out what type of edge it gives them, right? Right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I got little notes I want to go over with y'all, and I got to make sure to get it right before I get into the main thing I want to talk about today. But these just the M2. This thing that I just been going over. I got a list of I got to get back to Alex Little, Mark, them, Andre, my boy Andre Corain, and other people that I've been talking that I talked to. Andre, my guy. When I came into the league, Andre, when I came back to this hobby, man, and when I found out that it was there, I said, I need to get me somebody to tweet me some bases. Andre, 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 my guy. He's a tweaker. He set me up real nice. So for those looking for something a little different, the wider base comes. The wider bases, the M2 came into play. The wide front, wide round front bases, the skinny ones. They got all kind, man. They got all kind. So they made these bases. Look, these newbies coming in. The main problem we were having with the newbies, they were like, man, these bases. So build them, design the base so to be more adaptable and more suitable for the new ones to come in. And guess what? It says the skin, but they still met all the criteria laid out by the Tournament Operating Committee, the TOC. So here lies an issue, okay? They made them according to the specifications of the TOC, which ensures that they meet the necessary specifications for tournament play. For tournament play, there's some specific specifications. We'll get into that another day. And they met them. So what's the difference? What's the big difference? The wider bases are more stable and slightly large and slightly larger surface areas. So here go our regular base, and here it is. They said it's a little wider. I'm putting them side by side. They're a little wider, y'all. They're a little wider. So you say, hey, as a coach, you like, and for those that don't know, your man be running down the field and just fall over. When your man fall over, he fumbles the ball. So if he got a wider base and he balance more, less likely he'll fall over. So I'm gonna read Read. I put my notes in last night. I'm going into all this. I'm going into it deep. And, the new year, all about electric football. That's what it's gonna be. And I got to start somewhere. And before we get into all the good meat and all the buildings and all the doing all this, but there are rules and regulations that we have to abide by. So what's the difference? The wider bases is more stable and slightly larger surface area for the player to stay balanced, which can be useful in certain gameplay situations. The bases are still built for performance, but with a little more stability for those who need it. New coaches, experienced coaches, mid-range coaches like me. But I said mid-range because I got to learn all this stuff. Then my gameplay is not gonna be that way. But I tell you, if you don't understand this, you're gonna get frustrated when you're trying to play and and you put your team up to play and they say you can't play because of it's not acceptable to the rules. Of course, the specifications are off. But they say the bases are still built for performance, but with a little stability for those who need it. Some players swear by the extra control and wider designs give them, especially, they say it says that players swear by them. So some players are playing with, they swear by the extra control. They say, "Oh, these are nice. These bases are nice." And why? It says especially in more intense games. They have more control of what they men doing in intense games. So if you watch tournaments and stuff, it get intense, man. So if you're running back falling over, he not stable. Cause look at here now. Look, I'm gonna show you look at this base, man, and look at this base. Look how wide. You probably could put this base inside of this base. But that's what we started with. My man go running down the field with this, right? He'll fall over. But with this one, look, let's say my man running, he done broke out. Let's just say this base, for some strange reason, got out. And he started going up the field. And he hit a spot on the field and it vibrates and he falls over. That's a fumble. That's a fumble. It says what? Especially for more intense game. It said this base and it gives extra control. So now, but if he broke out with this one, he might make it all the way. He might make it all the way. He gonna go all the way. so with that being said, who wouldn't want that base? I was wondering if these bases met if I was wondering if the bases met the tournament guidelines. Why are these divisions hesitating to use it in tournament play? I'm like, why are you hesitating to use them? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know why they hesitating to use it. So if they sitting around talking about the base, and I have no problem with the bases. We have to evolve. We're evolving from then to now. It's been a debate in the electric football community, while some of the M2 bases do follow the written guidelines of the tournament. I guess the TOC, I'm gonna call it. The TOC. I thought it was the Tournament of Champions, y'all. That's why it be throwing me off. But he said, but I found out doing a little research and said, hey, the Tournament Operating Committee. Okay, you see, I'm learning something all the time. So that's why I say I got to know. So so I won't tell y'all wrong. These new coaches coming in, they don't know nothing about this. They don't know nothing about this. I didn't even I didn't even know that it was a tournament operating committee that they had. I knew it was guidelines for tournament play, but I didn't know it was a committee. I didn't know it was a committee. Now I'm gonna wonder why I'm not on the committee. You see what I'm saying? I'm gonna see. So the tournament operating committee controls whether this base is legal. If I'm y'all help me out. Hit the comments, man. Let me know. Let me know. We can talk about it. I want to know what y'all think about this. I want to know what y'all think about this. Now, how do they go about? Do they ask me? Do they ask others? Who do they contact to ask if it's okay to what we think about these bases, or is it just a few guys saying, nah, we ain't gonna do that. Oh, we gonna get it in. We gonna do it ourselves. I want to have a say so because I'm gonna. Y'all saw the video the other day. I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna use it. You see what I'm saying? So it's an issue. We look, this electric football could be. It's a hobby that we love. We don't want to make it constringent and where we can't. Hey man, if we want to play gameplay, so we say, oh, we can't use it. We say, well, bump that. I'm gonna just play solitaire. I'm just be at home playing by myself. You know what I'm saying? I like competition. I love back in the day. I used to love taking people football team. I had a couple of my teams taken, but it made me straighten up, and so I could start getting to take other teams myself. But the committee, I did not know it was a tournament operating committee. I thought it was look, tournament of champions. That's what I thought the TOC was, the tournament of champions. So it's a tournament of champions. It's a tournament operating committee. So I need to know all the committees that has to do with electric football, because this channel is all about electric football. So all the committees, all the different rules, so I could go over them, so I could be well versed in what I do, because I'm going to win. I'm going to win, baby. That's what I do. Now, the last part of this says the primary concern of the committee was they were saying why why have they been so reluctant to incorporate the M2 into their official tournament rules. And they said the primary concern, tradition. They said tradition. So what y'all think about that? Should tradition hold the M2 out? Or should the M2 change tradition? Leave a comment, y'all. I'm Coach Ken Fish, y'all. Y'all know it's a new year. My channel is gonna be different. It's all about electric football. I tell you one thing, we gonna find out together. I'm Coach. I'm out. Bye. Bye.